what they are laughing at us. I see the sadness spreading your eyes. Once we were dancing, singing, somehow it all changed. No one else could understand. I know what they are laughing at us. I see the sadness spreading your eyes. Under the moonlight, we were screaming. Somehow he won't change. Stop chasing, set me free. You don't have to swallow your tears. You still have me. You don't have to cover yourself when no one can be trusted. I'm still here standing beside you. Will fate torn us apart, and I still keep you inside my broken heart. they are laughing at us. I see the sadness spreading your eyes. Once we were dancing, singing, somehow it all changed. No one else could understand.
Hello? What's up? Are you yet? Am I actually? I'm loud. I like to swear. I'm quiet. Is this better now? Is this? It's better? Okay. Got. So, I have amazing. I never got. Well, too bad. First, I finally got in bed at doing. My microphone's cutting in it. Oh, is it? Uh. Okay. How about now? You know what? I know what it is, actually. So, let me go fix that. Uh. That's. Okay. No? Okay. How about now? Is this better? I have a verb. Okay, how about now? But now you guys can hear whenever I take a. Okay, let me know if it's good or bad. Wait, I can't. How do you do reverb? Forgot. We're not gonna talk. Still cut it. Ah, microphones these days. How do you want this? Like sexy get up. I don't know. I'll just do something. Is this to your liking? Is that good? Yeah, that's good? Okay. Here's a routine. I still have to record Scarlett's, but hi. Hello, everyone. Move this camera. So as I was saying... Where's this camera? Okay. As I was saying... Yeah. So, a few... One, I'm kind of updating this outfit so that... No. Different Scarlett. The viewer Scarlett. Recording their... So there's that. The second thing, I'm updating my outfit so that it's more modular. And oh my gosh, I learned new like bomb. So good, so good. That being said, maid outfit and possibly a new dress. Well, not a new dress, more like the same style, just a new. But yeah. I've been doing a lot of work. Uh-oh, my VR is doing that. Is it because it's dark in my room that my... I might have to do that. Right, like, or not. Okay, I'm back. But yeah. So how's everyone? Morning, good evening, afternoon, good maybe. How are you? Where's Carol? I don't know. How long has it been? I did a... My goodness. Good morning. Hello. How are you? There's so much stuff that's happening. So people were wondering why I didn't go to the on Friday. It's because Bob did. If Bob didn't want to go, I am not. But so I want to try something, but I somehow everything right amount. But there's even less clothes. Hours of sleep, coffee, medic. Just scuffed anyway. I heard, but I heard it's like never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. But anyways, yeah, it was scuffed. But yeah, people were like, "Where's Psycho?" It was like, I don't really care for it, and Bob wasn't. Don't forget that Bobby. I was like, you're like VR chat. How are you? Here's since. But yeah, I learned a lot of. I love it. I act very, very, very. I'm late. Well, I was getting right. So you know, how long has it been since I've done? It's been like a month, right? Or I just. Oh hi, hello. I know a lot of people whenever I do VR streams. I apologize. I've just been in the mind. I've been actually inspired to learn. So first thing first, I learned how to do. I'm learning how to make. I'll practice today, and I'll post on Twitter how it goes. But I think I know how to do everything now, especially being more like map designs overall. So whenever I make a room, I just usually link for the wall. My microphone cutting out still? Oh, it is. I am sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my microphone. Okay, is this better? Tell me if it cuts off if I do it. Okay? Me too. It's fine to me, look good. Okay, so tell me if it's cutting out now, okay? But yeah, I just woke up. So maybe that's why I'm talking to. Maybe I have to swap and just like, yeah, how are all of you? I don't know why. Whenever I get into VR, it gets hot. My and my AC stops working. Is it true? Oh no, like actually. Wait, is my microphone that bad still? Here, let me try fix it. I don't know why. Why does it do? I know. Okay, how about happens talking as made it? Are you? Oh my gosh, I suck. Fucking. Why am I not good at this? Okay, can you guys hear me now? Hello? Hello? Okay, is this better? Okay, are we good now? Yes? No? Perhaps? I don't know. So we're good, right? Yeah? Much better? Okay, good. So as I was saying, whenever I can view art, I have to move my fan. But the issue is, whenever I move this fan, the AC stops working, and then I start suffering from a heat stroke and such. So perhaps this is fun. Okay, let's try that.
I guess you
Oh,
are my little pog champ.
oh hi Connor Bax. Here's your whenever some subs, I give them a kiss now. Mwah. Why are my eyes so like enlarged? Look at this, I'm going insane. Okay, is this better? Okay, that's good. Okay, I am back. But step back and look behind me. Did my clothes just disappear? Did I? Oh my gosh, did I just go naked? What is? I didn't do anything. Hello? Step back and look behind me. What am I? Oh, I see what you did. But I have long hair and a tail. Maybe next time. Here, maybe if I do this. Kind of? Do you see it? Not really, right? You can't really see it. But yeah, so what topic were we on? Right, so I'm updating the model. And I'll have a maid outfit again. Don't want to see the tail in the back. Relax. But I want to get the dress back as well. So that's two things. And yeah, I'm getting better at doing plant life. So I can finally finish Rob's map. So there are a lot of things I learned too. I finally learned how to like extrude faces along their normal faces. What if you don't relax? I'm just gonna have to beat you up. Oh, did you guys see that Twitter post, by the way? Oh my gosh. The one about... I was like, jeez. Basically, here, let me go find it. It was... Was it this one? This is a different video I wanted to watch later. Let's go on Twitter. It was a drama one. I don't know how it was such like... It was such a bad taste. The comms one? Wait, there's a comms one? Oh my gosh. I remember the name at least. Because it was a VR chatter too, of all things. Oh, here they are. So this is what they said. This is... Okay, so this is their take, okay? And honest... Hi, hello. Okay, are you ready? I was like, okay. This is, So this is what... This was their take. All female VTubers secretly despise straight, binary men that use female avatars for sexual attention. It's a huge invasion of female identity, especially the mutes / voice changers. Y'all know what you're doing. That was literally their take, and I was like... Oh, and they added something after like a day of posting it. To be clear, this is meant for VTuber space, not the VRC. If I meant VRC, I would have said so. The subject intent is different. I felt pretty clear in saying that. We'll go off, I guess. But they never stated anything about it. They blanketed it, right? They generalized the whole statement before. So how do you say that they're clear when there's no mention of like VR chat at all? Like as a start. I was like, damn man. What is wrong with you? Hi, good morning. Throwing shade in all directions, then pulling back, laugh my ass. Yeah, like... And then they don't understand why they're getting cancelled. Apparently I'm already cancelled for it, check notes. Speaking up for women on their views about binary, typical men using female avatars for profit and sexual attention. Wow, that most women agreed with my post though. Might spend a stream explaining female identity erasure. Like what? What is wrong with you? Oh, and then they added afterward, or this is before though. Okay, so they added a footnote. To be clear, trans people are exempt. Mutes and voice changer in that regard are exempt. Choice of expression is exempt. There's a demographic of binary, straight, bearded men who will use female avatars to take aspects and use the female sexual identity for exploitation. But like... How do I explain this? You can't really like specify something specific because it definitely applies to VR as well. Like, does it not? Or am I... Like, help me out here. Is it... Am I wrong in thinking that even if you say this just regards VTuber space, it can be applied to... It does. Even if she says it doesn't. Because it's like the same thing, right? It's basically the same thing. Your logic is the same. It's also the same as men who want to dress like women IRL. Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, geez. So like, and then the question goes, then what about all the women cosplaying as like male characters from like comics and such, and then they have like their own spin-off and such? Like, right? It's like, what about them? If you're gonna do one side, you have to do both sides. Gender equality. Smile. What is this? VR chat photographer ERP? That's a thing? There's also real weird assumption about like, how do you know these are men? These men are 100% identifying as men. Surely it was just an attention-grabbing post meant to inflame peeps. Some people need to look at what they're typing or hitting at. I think they like tried to play it off as well by let me go back to it. By posting about like their VTuber debut or whatever. Let me see. Yeah. They're having like another. Okay, is this just. We're gonna switch topics for a minute. Is it me, or does like. Does a debut as a 3D VR chat model just doesn't hit unlike a VTuber one? Like a 2D one? Are they just salty about more competition or what? I have no idea. We go back. How do I apply for the cameraman job? The camera? 3D stands out more to me. I kind of feel that. Like when someone. Okay. So. Okay, so. For example, when you debut as like a 3D original, like let's say Zentraya, it definitely hits, right? But I don't know. I don't know how I personally feel about like. I'm not like in the negative. I just to me it seems so weird.
Go deep and
Hi,
take your whole
Bolsey.
shaft in. Then I slowly bite.
Yeah, thank you very
Mark.
much. Here, your honorary kiss on the cheek. Mwah. But going back to it, like when you're debuting with like VR chat or like prefabs, I guess it just doesn't hit. I guess this is part of like why, to me, especially since I make things from like scratch from like now, it's like I guess it just doesn't feel the same. Nothing wrong with those models either, but 2D really feels like here's my complete. Yeah, I think the part of like it being original just hits so different. But like, I don't know. It's not bad. It's just it doesn't have that same effect of like wow, like that wow factor, if that makes sense. I don't know. What do you guys think, or girls? I love when they get eclectic hair art style suit. I agree. I love clean cell shaded hair, or just like cell shaded in general. It's so nice. Actually, so nice. I am so curious about this person's profile. So they're an ERP photographer. That's a huge penis. What the heck? It's like half his torso. Oh my gosh, and it's like half the size of his leg. You should totally send me that. Just for a second. It's like uploading a God file and calling it original. I guess that's part of it too. I guess, yeah. I guess that's part of it. I think what throws me off really is when I see people from lobby, right? But then I see someone wearing the same like model, just like different clothing. I'm just like, jeez. Because personally, I don't like having the same appearance or base or stuff. Or if I'm using the same base as a lot of people, I heavily modify it. So I don't look like the rest of like people have a hard time trying to figure out what kind of like base I'm using. I don't know. I'm so curious about how you all feel about it. Having us suck to have back problems. But yeah, I don't know. Hi, sarcastic. I mean, I'm using a base and definitely a prefab hair as well. Eventually, I actually want to learn how to do my own hair. But this hair is like, okay, so this goes into the part of like, if you transform it enough, it is derivative original work. So that I personally like would be like, damn, that's a good edit and such, you know? You will become your own stylist. That's the dream eventually. That's why I kind of wanted to learn how to make my like transformator art is art. Exactly, I agree. But like, so for those that don't realize, this is a Kikyo base that I did a lot of work on. I even added 11-point tracking so I can do stuff like this. You know? But I guess I don't, personally for me, so this goes back into how I even got into VR chat. So when I first joined VR chat, I was like, I actually, so for those that don't know, it all started with a clip where Poke Laws was about to kiss someone named Evolved Ants. And as they were leaning in for the kiss, some Unity chant just comes out of nowhere and like steals the kiss. They look at each other awkwardly, and then the Unity chant just like walks off. And then the Evolved Ant just like stares at them, then walks off. And I was like, I think I want to play this game. And so I downloaded VR chat. I love that video, what a great time to come in. Hi, systems. But yeah, that's actually how I got into VR chat. And so I downloaded the game, not even like 2 minutes into the game. I was like, I want this game. So, knowing nothing about Unity or like 3D stuff or game stuff in general, I stopped playing for a whole week, ordered a VR headset that day, the Oculus Rift, and I did not play at all for a whole week. Instead, I only got into during the whole week I was waiting for my VR. I decided to learn how to do my own model, or like to upload and customize model, and I actually did that within a week. So I have this really, yeah, directly into the mines before I even got into VR chat. And that's how I got into the model, like the 3D model scene before I got into like the mapping scene. But to drive the point, I do not like looking like everyone else. I hate that. I guess that's why when it comes to like MMORPGs and such, I'm a whale. That's why I'm a whale. How's everyone doing today? It's noticeable. But yeah, so like even this hair. So what I did with this hair was I got like different hairs customized and everything. And I used a bunch of different parts because I'm not like good with like modeling stuff yet. And this is how it came out. And it's really nice. I'm taking in all the art before me right now. Yeah? But my goodness, yeah. Very nice. There's one thing I want to do actually. So there's two things I want to try to figure out. I saw a while back on VR chat, but I've been trying to figure out how to add wind physics to my model. So I saw a while back, someone actually did it with dynamic modes, where like it was blowing their hair and everything. I thought that was so cool, but I can't replicate it. It's impossible for me. I have no idea. No, it didn't even use colliders. That's the weirdest part. It was just like gravity. It was somehow manipulating the gravity. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And the best part too, it was global. So like, if I was standing this way, my hair would be blowing that way. But if I was standing this way, you'd still see it go that way. I don't know how they did it, but it was really cool. I liked it. Like, it was really cool. But goodness, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I've been really deep into the mines. I've been working on my like a bunch of like udon stuff as well. I finally made so a while back I made like a physics system. FFB having eye tracking is wonky. Yeah, getting eye tracking and mouth tracking and such is so difficult to set up. I'm glad like mine got really better. You're probably wondering why I close my left eye a lot. It's because my fan is here as well, and it's drying up my eye. Ads. Alright, downloading Unity and Blender to make wind hair physics for Aika. Like imagine, when I'm just talking and my boobs just go into the wind. But that wouldn't be as realistic. So the way I'd make it realistic is I'd turn my boobs into blend shapes instead. So whenever I talk, my boobs would go like, hey, I'm Aika, how are you? Surely it could work with another parts too. Excuse me? Yeah, pretty much that emote. So it's something like this. Hey, how are all of you today? I'm doing good. How about you? Anyways, I woke up really early today. I have a question. What meta do you wish there was in VR chat? What do you mean by that? I could unlock a whole new plot arc? I wouldn't necessarily say that I would. I'm kind of the opposite, to be honest. So, one of the biggest thing was a while back in lobby, almost all the mutes were so tiny.
ご機嫌うる
What
わしゅ
the hell was that? Where's that coming from? Oh. Do you guys hear that? Pooping? I know, I got it too. Give me one moment. I think my wife. Okay. I accepted my wife's invite. Send invite. It wasn't me, I swear. Sorry, it's my Discord. Why is that going off? I'm not even signed in. This Discord. Hello? Where's that Discord coming from? Oh, it's from Opera. That's where it's coming. What? But I'm on streamer mode. I don't understand. Why is this? Huh? Give me 1 second, chat. Oh, I guess I won't be too bad. Anyways, hi, hello, hi, Seven. But continuing, where did I leave off? Oh, right. So, a lot of lobby mutes were very small. And everyone was about that small bite size. Personally, I did not like it. It was not for me. Definitely not for me. So I guess I'm the opposite. I wouldn't want things to become meta because I would rather be like different. I don't like following the crowd. If everyone started becoming like all of a sudden cyberpunk and then like tall and such, oh gosh. Like when everyone started becoming tall, I was like, no, please just stay small in my head, you know? Like I wish there was a female with bras meta. I never saw a female wear bras in VR chat. I actually used to on some of my outfits. Okay, I've chatted for 30 minutes. Time to feel my duty. I leave now. You're not allowed to leave. I think your invites are broken? Why is that? I've been accepting it. Send invite. Yeah, Ika does not like small. Well, yeah, these damn mutes copy. I think one of the biggest thing I personally don't like is when something becomes meta, people will switch to that meta. Yeah, GapGap did it first. I was inspired by GapGap, but like everyone pretty much stayed the same until like I like showed up initially, and people started slowly becoming taller. I was like, oh gosh. So here's the thing. Another thing why I don't like the small meta personally, or that's a different topic. Give me a moment. I'll switch back to that one. But like, yeah, I don't like being the same, if that makes sense. Because what will happen is people will like switch that meta and they will kill it to the ground. I actually do not like that. It's like, come on, be original, do your own thing. You know? Let's have like a variety. Because to me, whenever like someone's jumping in onto the meta personally, it's just like, oh gosh. If that makes sense. Diversity is nice. Like nothing against them personally or anything. It's just, why do you have to kill something that was nice? Because everyone starts doing it and then like, oh my goodness. But I guess it's more like a personal thing as well, where I like to just be different is all. I like to have my own identity, my own like nuance or whatever. Like people can do what they want, which is fine. Makes sense? Yeah, it's just, yeah, pretty. It's just that. I just like steppies. But if there's one thing I personally don't like, it's the small body shape and everything. I find that so weird to me. Because like, so someone 5'6" would be like around here, right? I get that there's like some adults are like small in general and such, but I guess let me put it into context of how I see it. When I have someone that's like half my size trying to treat me like trying to be a mommy to me, I feel weird. It's like, do you like, right? Imagine. Okay, look at my proportions and everything, right? You range between 5'5", 5'7". My issue is when it's like someone that's like 4 feet and such. Let me try inviting my wife again. But like, imagine someone that's like 4 feet trying to act like a mommy to me, and I'm just like, you want me to call you mommy? I just don't like it. I don't like it. Don't make me climb up. Oh my gosh, please. Let's not do that. Hi, wife. Hello? Can you hear me? Hi. You're what? You have to go. Your stomach hurts? Oh, I'm sorry. Mwah. I'm just relaxing today if you wanna. You can sit wherever. The camera's like right there, but it's on me. Wife time? You wanna lay down? You can lay down right here. Just make a mess of my workspace. I like being small because I want the tall mommies. That's fine, but like when there's too much of a height difference, that's where the issue comes in. I'm just like, oh gosh, I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, but like when they're small, to me, they look young. I don't like when they're small and they look young, and then they're dressing up in like sexual, like very scanty outfits, and so I can't do it. I can't do it. I literally just can't do it. Lala's trying to dom people. And you can be like, oh, but they have an adult face. I can't do it. I just, oh gosh. I miss Meta Mango was like Uber Eats avatar. Shit was so funny. I like that too. Mango doing the delivery person is so good. Yeah, actually gets weird. It really does. Hi. I'm just talking to the schizophrenia in my head. But I'm continuing. I just because like in VR chat, I'm around 7 as well, and so when someone's like half my height, they're usually like 3 to 4 feet. I can't do it. You can do you, but I do not wish to partake into this. Yeah, it's really disturbing when the avatar is literally like body proportions of a child. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I just can't do it. Hi, Lilero. When 8 feet? Never. Everyone just spoiled me, dude. Well, golly, you're not even human. You're an egg dog. Yeah, sometimes people in the gamer lobby have avatars that look like 12-year-old with adult features. I have no comment. I refuse to step into that area. I can't believe. Sorry, I don't speak English. 英語はわかりません。だから日本語を使ってくれますか? Smile. Pepe Rap. Perfect escape. Yeah. Why are you vanishing, Zax? I can see it. You can't hide. But continuing, it's just like, yeah, this is not for me. I just can't do it because like, putting an adult face on a tiny body just does not make it adult, personally for me. Hi, Dr. Beard. How are you? What is that emote? What is that? Is that a frog? What is that emote? Is that a Yoshi? He just woke up. Hi, good morning. Oh my gosh, my VR chat is like having stutters right now. I think I have to restart it. I'm not gonna restart it though. I'm not even doing anything. No, it's just the headset. Sometimes like I have to unhook it, then hook it back up. You have a question for me? Yeah. What? Young face on a tiny body. I would take the tiny. I would take the tiny body or the tiny face on an adult body over an adult body or adult face on a tiny body, because a baby face on an adult body is still an adult. Because the proportions, they would actually be normal height and such, and I wouldn't be uncomfortable with that. You are looking so pretty. No, you are. Checks in the mail. I'm glad to join you. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this day. I like that you aren't afraid to be you. Well, I'm not afraid to be me? What do you mean by that? I guess I'm just not like afraid to speak up. More or less. Like, if I had a negative view about something, I would tell it myself. I guess the best way to explain it, if I have something bad to say about you, I'll just tell you myself. I wouldn't talk behind your back. I'll talk in front of you so you know I'm saying it. Like, because of that, I think it's more easier to become friends with people. So the biggest example would be Sneeze. And this is why I love Sneeze, because I did not agree with his opinion and views, especially since I knew stuff behind the scene. I was like, it was something about like EAC. I was like, that's not how it fucking works. Blah blah blah. How fucking stupid are you? Blah blah blah. But you know what Sneeze did? He actually DMs me to talk it out, and I was like, I fucking like you for being an actual adult instead of just like blocking me. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure at one point I was like, just block me if you don't like my view. But you're and I was like going off and stuff. But they actually were very adult about it, and I love that shit. When people can get past their differences like that, how do I explain it? I like have a very high modicum of respect for them. Because it's not being a high school drama, it's being civil adults about working. We may have our differences, but you know what? Etc. etc. I was like, you know what? I apologize for the way I responded. It's because I apologize like thoroughly. It's just like I could definitely have said this a lot more nicer, etc. etc. For sure, just leave the ego. And that's why like I do like the Just Dance stuff for with Sneeze, because I'm like, yeah, go for it. I see him as a friend. Me having that conflict with them actually made me friends with them. Hey, you believe what you believe and don't let other opinions. Well, I do let other opinions change. I do like to take stuff with a grain of salt, because I might be wrong at some point. And I would rather be corrected and be like, yeah, that's a stupid view I had. Thanks for bringing that up. You still talk to... I do. It's just I've been so busy with mapping stuff. He knows that I'm always busy with map stuff. But whenever he's having a bad day, I'll always send him a DM and such. I do talk to him. I just haven't been to lobby in a while. Talking shit behind someone's back is pussy shit. Yeah, I agree. If someone has issue with me, I'd rather them like shit talk me in front of me and be like, okay, bitch, let me shit talk you back. You know? This is a great person? Definitely. I had a very neutral view on them, but after that, I was like, this person's legitimate. I like them. Then some self-improvement would be required. Yeah, I definitely talk to Rob, so. The biggest thing is, Rob knows I'm busy trying to like hone my mapping. So if you guys see the new, like, I worked on this map again last night. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's actually so good. I got a problem with you, Aika. Spill it out. Like, like, how do I solve your damn issue if you don't tell me your problem? Exactly. Just, gosh. The stuff I hear that happens inside and outside of lobby, like, and just in other communities in general, is so insane. All because people want to shit talk. My favorite is the Ica hugs for Raw. Yeah, so you guys know, even like whenever I see Rob off stream and such, I'll give him his hugs though, and he'll still do it because that thing isn't just for like stream. It's actually it's how I became friends with them. If people choose to be angry instead of talking it out, I leave it to them and move it on. So one of the biggest things I had a while back, and this sounds, I've told this story before, but I had this friend that used to be super like into me. Not like into me, but like always enjoyed being around me. Like always stuck to that hip with me and such, right? But the thing is, I didn't know any of this until someone came up to me and told me, like, hey Aika, you know, this person's friends are in your server talking shit about you to other people and spreading false rumors. And so I confronted them about it. And they were only shit talking and such because the person that was like stuck to my hip wasn't spending enough time with them. And I was like, are you fucking serious? And this person defended them and chose them over me. I was like, I mean, like, I don't care if you choose me or not, but the fact that they defended them and were like, yeah, even if they shit talk you and went behind your back trying to destroy your community and server, I'm still gonna protect them. I was like, okay, get the fuck out of my face. But yeah, that actually happened, by the way. If I could find the DMs, I would. Oh goodness. I think I'm pretty sure we have the channel archives still. Damn, two-faced people, for real. Excuse me, congestion. You choose people who knowingly talk shit. Exactly. All because they got jealous. That. The best part too, I was in the world when they were shit talking me to them. But because I had my name in Japanese at the time, they didn't realize that the person they were shit talking was me. It's really funny, and I smiled at them when I saw that. I was like, hey there. And then, bitch behavior? It is. GG on just cutting them off. Some people have a hard time reading toxicity when it's done. I mean, it's easier said than done. It's just, I had a lot of experience when it comes to that kind of stuff. But, Aika, why are you so cute? No, you are. Yeah, this person, Aika, is just so black. Same, it gets easier. But, I wouldn't say it's not. How do I explain this? Sometimes it's not as easy as it seems. Higher ups are. How are you? So one of the biggest things, for example, is for me. Okay, so there are people that are addicted to drugs. There are people that are alcoholic. In my case, it was sex. This is why I always say I am very sexual, but I'm not horny all the time. For me, and this is the worst thing ever, there are people that will use sex as a means of validation. It is terrible. I only recently finally got out of that mental headspace. And when I say recent, I mean only like this year. But it is so... So a while back, I used to be with someone that like took advantage of that. And so what they would do was like they over time made it so that I just needed to have sex with them constantly and just like ERP and whatnot. And they just use and abuse me. It's really bad, basically. I'm not gonna go into detail because there's no need. But yeah. That's why whenever I see people, or when people like, whenever someone tries to latch on me and they're like very sexual, because it's like, I know it's their form of validation, I do not feed it. I just try to make them face the reality like, hey, I've been down your path, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be full of like suffering and misery if you keep going down that path, because there will be people that will abuse and use that weakness. How could they not notice? How could they not notice large God is just shining next to them?
You
Hi,
want to come
Ataraxi.
inside, right?
If I didn't say hi yet, Reptar, hi. And here you go, Ataraxi.
Miss Ica, I hope you are
Mwah.
feeling well today. Ava Shakes super hyper.
Hope you're feeling well today. I'm actually having a really good day. I slept really good. And hi, Corpus. But yeah, I feel like, at least from my personal experience, well, usually drugs and alcohol it would result into like addiction to sex and stuff. But I feel like an addiction to sex is even worse. In terms of like it being your means of validation, it's absolutely the worst. And like I struggled with that for like years. I like even now how do I explain this? I've skipped the last two because I'm dead inside. Skip the last two? Huh? Last two what? How are you, wife? Tired? Oh my goodness. BRC meetup with the herd? That implies something, and I'm just gonna say, 日本語を使ってくれますか？英語はわかりません。Yeah. How do you say that name? I'm gonna call you Sen. Who? Mm-hmm. Herd does VRC party every Saturday. I don't know what Herd is, to be honest. You guys have to understand, when you guys mention stuff like this, I have no idea. I don't even go to DJ night. Akusumi's caught the Herd. Oh. Yeah, I'm just using the Unity mine with my wife. That's about it. Wife? Can't expect to meet everyone at the multiplicity of communities. We host our own meetup so Aki doesn't have to be involved? Oh, I see, I see. So it's like a fan club. In a sense, I think. It's where a bunch of the Golden Gator ends up after DJ night. I want to make a rivaling map to Just Age. It'll be one day. Especially since I leveled up my mapping skills again. Oh my goodness. I want to show you guys the new update I did on Rob's map. It's not done yet because a lot of it is not textured, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why I just have to be good. I have to get good. Less fan club, more like viewer hangout, I think. A lot of Aki's viewers are our friends now. Different kind of relationship for our viewers. Huh? Wait, what kind of relationship does Rob viewers have? One day I go show up to homosexual party. Oh my goodness. I am too busy. Okay, so here's the thing. I only get on VR chat for a few things. My wife, the maids, or if Rob, Trumpet, or Mango ask. Beyond that, or if like say Captain wants to hang out or whatever, I will say okay, or like Lazzy or whoever. But beyond that, as soon as I I have no idea. Maybe my fan. Where was I? Sorry, I got distracted by my hands. Rob said something that he doesn't want his viewers becoming friends so they don't revolt against them. Oh, right, yeah, bike lobby. Personally, for me, I don't want to do like meetups because I'm gonna be honest, it feels like an ego thing. Like, oh, I don't want to be treated like some like celebrity or whatever, or like someone in the limelight. I don't care for that. Like, for example, whenever I show up to lobby, I'll give Rob his hug because I'm friends with him. I've been long time friends with him, and then I'll just go do my own thing. I don't like sitting in front of people's cameras. I fucking don't like it. Like, if I'm gonna provide something for them, I'd rather they come up to me and like it be natural. I don't want to force myself in front of his camera constantly and stuff like that. That's why I chat as well. You don't really like, even if I'm there, you won't see me as much because I don't like it. I personally don't like it. Like with Crumpet, yeah, I'll just hang out with Crumpet, but I don't want to force myself in front of Crumpet either. But with Crumpet, see the difference with Crumpet is Crumpet hangs out with everyone equally, so I don't have to like move or like get out of the way. You just have different views, no one can tell what's right. But I also feel like a lot of people like want to be in Rob's suite. I don't want to be a part of it. And like if I try to, it is so difficult hanging out with like Rob because there are so many people that just want to hang out with them too. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. For sure. Cameron POV is kind of a thing. I don't care for it. I just want to hang out with Rob, but it's so hard. It's so difficult sometimes. There's just so many people in front of him, and I'm just like, I don't want to go. I forgot the whole thing of wanting to be in the spotlight. To each down. I have no comment on it. I'm just there for Rob, a few people, and I'm out. Like, hey Rob, how are you? I'm here in the lobby today. I'm gonna be in the back there, just hanging out, watching, and I'll give him his hug and everything, and I'll go on my way. Honest me's trying to get. No comment. I have no comment. I guess my spotlight. Everyone subs. But yeah, I just want to hang out. That's it. That's all I care about. I like to be comfy in the background mute. That's the life right there. It is what it is. It works for Rob. But hey, you know what? I lost my train of thought. Anyways, what was my other topic? I know I had other topics. I love being the NPC mute. I like hopping to everyone's lap as a little kid. You just want to see their boobs. That's it. I know there was another topic I was talking about, then I completely forgot about it. I'm not saying you're wrong, but here, you get this for being honest. There you go. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Oh, right. So, the thing is, as soon as I get off VR chat, what a tongue twister. It's like chat. As soon as I get off VRC, I literally just go back to doing map work. Or if I'm not doing map work, I'm like either just on Twitter or just looking at YouTube tutorials. For like almost a month now, I've been learning how to make plants and trees and shit. But I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of it, especially with like the new stuff. So yearns for the minds because I'm having fun. That's the difference. So we're gonna go on a bit of a tangent. This happens with everything I do. So like, I'll use games for example. When there's an old game that I just got into and I like really like it, right? So let's take R6 for example. I started watching like pro players and how they play and like all those like YouTube montages and like high level plays and stuff. When I go from a transition of like being a beginner to wanting to become really good at a game or something, I get really frustrated myself just because I know what I should be doing, but I still can't execute what it is I want to do. It's always that initial hill, right? Then afterwards, everything just becomes uphill, but at like smooth riding. What's R6? You never touch that in months. I play it off stream sometimes, okay? But continuing. Don't mention R6. I want R6. R6 lifestyle. I've talked about it, but the only reason I haven't quit R6 is because I invested too much money into it. That's the only reason I still play it, to be honest. But continuing. It's like I just wanted to get into R6, but I'm so bad at it. I can't play R6. Too many pixel peeking tryhards. I'm probably one of them. Smile. What is up with this hand? I don't know what's actually stopping. What is stopping my... Is it this? Ow! I hit my foot. We're not gonna talk about it. My hand is... What happened to my hand? I guess I've lost my hand. Can I peek out your pixels? Yeah, you can do it on the blue side. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? I'll have to figure out which tracker it is, or which receiver it is. But continuing. I would just join you? Huh? What was I talking? Oh, right. So, with Blender, I've been mapping for so long, but I transitioned into Blender very, very late. And so I knew what high quality maps and stuff looked like, it's just actually practicing it, I was never good at, and it pissed me off. So it was always upsetting. What do you guys think that I was building houses? Hey, boa. That was so funny. Hey Piraf, hey Piraf. But continuing. So I was pretty much the same thing when it came to Blender. I knew how like high quality maps and such look like, but it was so upsetting that I could just never get it like right. That's why I spent a lot of time learning Blender. And I'm finally happy with actually learning how to do more map stuff, because at least personally for me, I feel like I've gotten over the hurdle where I'm actually happy with the results of what I make, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know, like all of this, for example, I made myself. I did all the texture works. I did all the modeling on it and everything. I like it. It's really nice, you know? And pretty much, yeah. It's just like, it's one of those things where that's why I actually enjoy doing model and map work and such. Fwa, fwa. But pretty much, yeah. You know, it's just, I don't know how else to explain it. I'm just happy. I'm finally happy with the work I'm doing. Because one of the biggest thing of why I like working on Rob's map too, by the way, is because I'm fucking atrocious with interior design. But with the new stuff I just did for his map yesterday and like a few days, or like these past few days, I love it. Because I took a lot of what he said and I took it as feedback. And I was like, you're right. This I like not only the reason why I like working or doing Rob's map as well, because he'll give me feedback I need to hear. Because there are some things I just don't know how to do unless he tells me. Because I make bullet hells. Like I used to make bullet hells for years and just make game worlds. So that's huge. Feeling fulfilled. Yeah, like I love that shit. That's why I like mapping now. And even doing model work. I'm literally redoing like this outfit a little bit, but I'm also making a... It did it again. But I guess I have to restart my headset, but since I'm not really doing much, I don't care about it. I wonder why it's doing that. I think it's my headset. I'm pretty sure it's my headset. But going back to it, what was I talking about? I don't remember. ARM needs firmware updates? Perhaps. Probably. But I don't know. I actually have fun. I actually have fun mapping now. It's really nice. I really want to show off like the new stuff. I'm practicing. I'm going to try making a tree today. If it comes out nice, I'm going to finish the work I did on Rob's app. But like I took everything he said and I'm applying it and see like all my workflow. Because the biggest thing is I used to make game worlds, just nothing but game worlds. So to me, doing like cozy maps and such was like very, very foreign to me. And it was atrocious and terrible. Uh-oh. What happened to my hands? Okay, they're back. Right, I have to RMA this because the sensors on the left trigger doesn't work anymore. Hi Eka, hoping you have a great stream and day. I'm doing good so far. How about you, Kiss UPS? Oh gosh, I'm looking at everyone's titles. They're always talking about like September. Meanwhile, I'm just here like with the smiley face and everything. I never made an emphasis on like trying to get subs and such. Chat, I tried my best, okay? While we're on that discussion, I tried my best. But to be honest, I got real fucking lazy. Pardon my language. I got real fucking lazy. Posting like, hey, I'm streaming now, follow me, or come check it out on Twitter. I got absolutely lazy. I was just like, I don't have time for this. Literally, my alarm went off at 8:30. I woke up, was scrolling Twitter, got up, started stream, and here I am. Here I've been for almost an hour and 30 minutes. The last week is all that matters, to be honest. Twitch killed September. Yeah, I know. The only difference is, at least they tell you this time. There's gonna be a big push starting tomorrow because they are discounting subs, I think 30%. Oh my gosh. Canada now, my lady? No, you're not allowed to. Here, to entice you more, we'll do a different angle. Wait, the last time I did this, I went naked for some reason. Oh, I can't even do it anyways. Okay, it's just back at the same fucking position. Be careful. Yeah, for some reason, I have to fix my shaders on my model. But yeah. Okay, I'm back, I guess. We'll just do this. No one here will tell if that happens again. Do you guys remember when it happened the first time? I think what happened was the camera went through the wall. And I guess I didn't have my my thing set up so it doesn't make me go naked. Also, the stutter every now and then, it's just the maid bikini showing up. The maid bikini? Wait, you mean the bikini? Like the bikini pieces on this model? Oh. So there is something going on with that. I wonder why. Because my wife showed me a picture of like something that my model was doing the other day. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, that's the bottom of my bikini part. But I have it disabled. I have an idea of what's going on. I know what it is. You know the frame it happened? Well, as long as it's not making me go naked, then it's fine for now. But I know how to fix it. I'll have to update this model. I kind of okay, so oh my gosh, I want to go back into Blender already. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Wait, what the heck? Hello? What happened to my camera? Oh. No, mine's copper. It's because I have fun. What is up with this hand? Oh my gosh, actually so annoying. What hand is this? Please, I'm trying to... I actually don't know which one is causing this. When I go this way, does it? So does it. When I go this way, does it do it? So does it. It loses tracking, but I can actually still use it. I don't understand. It just lost tracking completely. What the heck? Wait, that's so weird. Why is it doing that? I can control it, but I literally... Oh gosh, it's so weird. There's no tracking, but it still works. Let me see where this is. Where is Steam? It's back now. Oh my gosh. Actually so annoying. I think I know what tracker it is too. Is it this one? It's this one. Why is this always losing tracking? I fixed it. Okay, so I don't know what is up with... Where did I go? Chat? Oh, I'm over here. Hi. So, I don't know what it is. I always have to unplug that receiver and plug it back in for it to work. Look, now I have no issues. I don't know why. But anyways, what topic were we on? I completely forgot. Yeah, I want to go back. Oh my gosh, I want to work on a model. So, my goodness, I made new panties for her, and I really like it. Wokage? Yeah, you like hearing that kind of stuff. Fluffy tail? Do you guys know it's controlled by my heart rate now? If you're working on a model, you should add. Can someone post the paper graph real quick? I can't do it. It doesn't look good. Let me try this again. Paper graph. Does it move when your heart rate goes up? Yeah, it's a little bit like stiff at the moment. I see what you did there. Anyways. But when the heart rate goes up, the tail wags more. I know Zach's to know what they're gonna go say. Yeah, we all do. They're gonna say Fudacock because they like Fudacock. And they've been wanting English. They have been wanting me to do that kind of content on a certain website. Makes like a heart rate go up. Sorry, I have arrhythmia. Benign arrhythmia though. But it's pretty bad. Making it mute so we can see. Yeah. Tell me when my heart rate goes up. It should be on stream, right? Or do I not? Oh, I don't have the overlay. I'm sorry. This is the best you are going to get. Tell me when it goes up. I'm talking about my heart rate. Okay? Is the heart rate going up yet? Nope, I'm somehow at 85 because my arrhythmia. Does it even work? Oh, there we go. Here, we'll just do it. We'll do it like this. Hi. Oh, hi. I'm just... It's exactly what it looks like. Hi, Wilson. I'm not humming the air. I'm just trying to show off the 11-point tracking. Just testing the avatar physics. Oh my gosh, it went lower. Why? What? My wife says, yeah, you're definitely not humping the air. I can't explain it. It looks exactly what it looks like. Okay, eventually my heart rate will go up, and you guys will see the tail wag more. Or our heart rate is surely up. Your tracker's about to die. Why don't your tracker size fast? Ma'am, can you stop bouncing and make me a drink? Oh, you should get the 11. I have a 11 USB hub one, so I can track or charge everything. I'm dying too. Val watching VOD. Hi Val. I'm exercising. For me it does. I use the Anchor ones. I'm almost at 100. Hi VOD Val. Did it go up? You should get something to eat. Usually if I don't feel good, I'll eat. Okay, look at the tail, look at the tail. It's not hungry. See? Look, it's going more. If you guys notice as well, even my eyes control my ears. It's... My wife is like, yeah, it's cute until she's at 186 or something. IBRB, I promise I'll come back. Come. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm also hungry. Whoa, wife. Hello, I'm wife, says my wife. What makes it at 86? Just Dance? Oh, look, there she's waving. Thank you for that, blah. Hi, Todd, how are you? Could the tail go as fast as this emote? It could, but VR chat would kill it because of frames. It wouldn't look as good, basically. This is the best emote. I have to redo my emotes. Here, this is how my wife's POV looks like, chat. The camera's right next to her, and I'm just like talking to all of you like this. It's like, hi, hello. Wow, great view. Mm-hmm. See, look. She's just relaxing underneath me. Good POV, best seat in the house. Wow. She's tired, so I don't want her like moving around too much. You are so cute. Oh my gosh. You are so cute. Oh my gosh. Wife POV? Yeah, Brit Wench. Mwah. Love you too. Best seat in the house. I don't know if I could do that. So I found out. Your blanket? Oh, you're in your blanket. So one thing I found out, this plug suit actually isn't safe because I didn't vault it properly. Yeah, and yeah. There's a hole.
ご機嫌うるわしゅう
Oh, it doesn't have it here? I guess it's the world, but... Move my camera up a little bit? Let's just do this. My wife is doing something. Whoa, oh my gosh. Yeah, because there's a hole. Yeah, because there's a hole. I didn't close the hole. There's a hole there. Yeah, but then I realized I accidentally messed up the body, so I have to take it back to an older version. But I'll do that later. Oh, hi, Mad Life. Yeah, sarcastic background. Do you like that? Looks comfy. Only they knew, says the wife. You die? You're not allowed to die here. Not in this neighborhood. If you views. Oh, right. That actually reminds me. I might make a new 360 video soon because I owe you guys a 360 video anyways. So keep an eye out for that. Because I'll start doing them again. You guys want like a 360 dancing one? Yes, no, maybe so. Something cozy? But I have to sit there for like 10 minutes. Yeah? I'll start posting more of them. Huh? Oh. But yeah, I'll bring back the 360 videos pretty soon. Everything smile. Okay, okay. So how are all of you today? I'm hungry. I'm actually hungry. I want Taco Bell. Oh, I want Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell. How long have I been streaming? Okay, maybe at the 2-hour mark. At the 2-hour mark, I'm probably gonna get something to eat. Okay? So afterwards, I haven't been streaming as much because I'm doing a lot of map work right now. I love Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Why do you keep vanishing as well? Why did my chat reload? Sounds good. Get that Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell so bad. Oh. Everything okay? I can't do thumbs up. I want Taco Bell. I stare at you. You're gonna go. Melts it off. Ooh, you might want to check. Oh, probably because of the glue. Probably. Probably from before. Okay, wife. Bye-bye. I give you a hug and a kiss. Mwah. Love you too. Until next month? What? Oh. Well, those you can just buy off the store, right? Amazon. I can send you one. You want me? Okay, okay. You like the Steam ones? Oh, right. You use Index. Because mine's a buy per eye, so mine's. Okay. Mwah. Take care. Okay, I'll unmute Discord. Oh, Pepe laugh. I'm already unmuted in Discord, so I've been double talking. My bad. Oops. Sorry. Take care, Aika's wife. Says Wook. By the way, chat, did you guys like the new... Okay, that's much better. I'm getting blocks by this. What is that? Oh, I like this. Wait, I never realized. I didn't realize these were bookshelves. Alright, I never paid it. I like that. I'm stealing this design. Anyways. Hi. Smile. I want food. I'm hungry. I'm actually really hungry. I'm like really, really hungry. Oh gosh. Anyways, do you guys like me be okay, well yoink? I guess you guys really like whenever I do VR chat like this. Someone please feed Aika. It's just I run out of topics so fast. Like, really. Oh, right. There's actually someone said, okay, so when I was talking about Twitter drama, I was referring about something else. It was about like the whole. It was about this person talking about how, like, gender erasure or something like that. But someone mentioned something else. What was it? I'm curious to know. I love. If it's posted on Twitter, I want to know about it. Cause like I live for that shit. Just give me popcorn, like yeah. Because you know, someone please give us the spicy deeds. I forgot. I was like, I had this Twitter. That is so interesting. That there's.
Oh my gosh, cover me.
ERP. Oh! Thank you very much. Here's your 3 kisses. One. 2. And here's a little bites instead. Chomp. There you go. Enjoy it. Thank you very much. By the way, is it just me or is my voice today like very raspy? If that makes. Give it to me. Pour it all into mommy's mouth. Well, you heard it. You heard the alert. Anyway, thank you very much. Mwah. I thought mine was too. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, especially since you're using the AI thing. Feeding Aika? Yes, very poggers. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for feeding me. Now I can go get Taco Bell later. Yay. But, oh my gosh. I actually... Hi, Mr. Popular. How are you? I can't believe... It's so interesting that people are making, like, a career out of doing VRC photography. I think one... Okay, so honestly, one of the perks of being, like, a professional... Actually, how would you okay, so how would you define if a VRC photographer is professional or not? Especially when they're just... Well, you can't see it. Pretend I'm schizophrenic. And I'm holding a camera. Like, how? Because, like, one of the cool things about doing VRC photography is you don't need the high-end camera to take pictures, per se, because you have all the features there. A pro gets paid. I mean, even an amateur can get paid, right? But, like, how would you define a professional? Someone that's, like, not just doing it out of a hobby. Like, where is that line? It's so interesting. VRC's lens is so nice though. It is. I agree. But like an ERP photographer. An ERP photographer. That's so interesting. Is that like is that like the new trend? A ERP photographer. Sounds like the camera guy in a porno. Yeah, pretty much. ERP. Or is that like just something that VR chatters are like just making because it's just like, what the fuck even is this? If that makes sense. They definitely do it, and they get paid pretty well. What the heck? An ERP photographer. Look at the ends. I don't see anything. Oh. Someone got paid 3K. What the heck? 3K? I don't even make that much. Well, I because I don't advertise myself. Wait, it's the wrong way. You guys are doing it more? Well, keep in mind we're professional filmmakers. That is true. But I remember when someone wanted me to, or someone wanted to pay me like I think 1,000 or 2,000 or something like that to like film solo videos. But I was like, I'd rather make it for free. That's so interesting. It's so, oh my gosh, it's so interesting. Okay, okay, some of these pictures, because I'm looking at this person's like Twitter, you guys can't say I have big boobs or ass, or like I'm overly sexualized. Motherfuckers are having ones that are like this big, ass that wide, with the tiniest hips. Oh my gosh. Ew, this one's got veins on it. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting triggered because I know how Blender works and stuff. I'm seeing a lot of issues with this model. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Some booth users do be acting rational. The underage looking ones scare me the most. The underage looking ones scare me the most. Whenever I see it, I skip over it. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see that. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to just like record a GIF where it looks like I'm writing someone? Is that what the professionals do nowadays? Holy. Wait, this one's IRL. Oh my gosh. I bet she puts her breasts on the table just as like a rest too. Cause if I remember correctly, I already forgot her name actually. I forgot. It wasn't Hitomi Tanaka. It was who's the other big-breasted JV model. The one that was with Jake and Bake. And then they pretty much proved to Jake that the whole boob wrestling thing was actually a thing. Is it that purple-haired one? Purple-haired one? I don't remember because I saw boobs and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so big. Let me scroll back up. I'm like looking at Twitter porn. Sorry. I'm just like curious about this like purple. Yeah, like Shibuya Kaho. You know, I met her at Anime Expo and I because she did an illustrious cosplay at one point. I was like, I like this person. And so she was at AX and I still have it. I have the DVD set for the Zero Lane cosplay one signed. She's really nice. She likes my cosplay and everything. She's like, you must be dying in that. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucking hot right now because it was fucking hot that day. God, it's so pretty. She's down to earth and nice. But yeah, I talked with her for just briefly about like cosplay stuff. I was like, oh goodness. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be clicking on this because it might have audio. Or she doesn't like her past work. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That's not even VR chat porn, that's just real porn. What the heck? When audio is max level. Sorry, I'm so distracted by this. Ah, my gosh, so porn reviews when? Only okay. Here's the thing, chat. Maybe one day I'll do a kick stream just out of the blue. I'm gonna call it I'm only streaming for 1 hour and I'm just in a micro bikini, okay? Just to appease y'all. How about that? Oh my gosh, look at all these what are all these tags? VR chat porn, 18 up, VR horrors, taboo, VR family? ERP, BDSM, submissive puppy, submissive kitty, daddy dom, master, pet play, slut, slutty, submissive girl, thick, master, good. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What makes it so odd is they use the same base as you, wife. One other person uses the same base and the same horns. That's so off-putting. But this one's like an adult version of you. No, they don't. They do. I kid you not. Hey, don't say that, Mighty Brand. My wife would actually be upset with that. She would not like that. See, this is why I like having my own base like very unique. It's to avoid this kind of stuff as well. It's not too big roasted. I am so sorry. Here, I'll send it to you right now. You're actually okay. All I can say, wife, please don't kill me. Let's see. Grab this. Open link. New tab. Grab this. Copy. I'll post it in chat. Smile. They use the exact same horn too. Okay. What are these tags? Oh my gosh. Do they have any other stuff? Oh, there's more. Wait. They just copy and paste it. That's Super Rose? Are you sure? Oh, you're right. I think it's the hair that's the same though. Or like for the old model. Wife was like all scared and everything. I'm okay, okay. I'll take your word for it since I'm not. Man, and people are like, why did I get banned on VR chat? And then they clearly state in their thing, you know your model got rose, so I was like, question mark, question mark, question mark. Well, I don't think this person would take ones of like roped one. But like people are just it's so funny. Whenever I see on VR chat, like, I got banned by VR chat because apparently they know like why did I get banned? I wonder why. Maybe because you tag VR chat porn and you link your VR chat account. I shouldn't be clicking on links. I press showed and I forget. Sometimes it might make the audio play. A grabber pose. Oh, I'm so out of frame. I'm so sorry. Wait, that's so far. Is this to your liking? Is this okay? I'm already stretching my muscles way more than they're usually stretched to. Are you satisfied with that? I want to see more of these tags. You're satisfied? Good, good, good. Oh my gosh, I want to see more of these. I'm playing a very dangerous game right now. I don't think VR chat actually bans people unless they get report on the content, but I could be wrong. No, they get. You're not supposed to be. Oh shit! Thanks for wasting all those useless fucking points. Stupid bitch. Sorry. So yeah, VR chat has a very explicit rule where you cannot make VR chat porn and post it publicly. If you post it publicly in any kind of way, they will ban your ass, even if it's on Twitter. It's in the TOS if I remember correctly. So that being said, people that also link their VR chat account and say it's VR chat porn, all they need is people to report them and have links and stuff. They can actually get banned. Depends on how many VRC's been in public eye recently. They've been hunting. They're always hunting. Sometimes it's just very quiet about it. I would know. Good thing I only make Carnoverse in VRC and nothing else. Carno's so cool. Oh my gosh. Actually, not even. Not even. If it's behind paywall, even. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you're sharing it publicly somehow, boom. I remember Crumpy got banned on VRC for having the cum sock. Yeah, that's why I asked them. Because I wanted to have a shirt that said, fuck me. Or was it? I'm pretty sure it said, fuck me. But I asked Crumpy, I was like, wait, Crumpy, did you get banned for something like this? It's like, yeah, I did. I was like, shit. So I had to censor it, but it looks so terrible, so I just removed it overall. Fun time. I almost got myself banned by clicking on this, which could have had audio. What the hell are some of these models? Oh my gosh. Wait, this person's actually posting cuck videos. When one puppy gets jealous, the other is getting mommy's pussy. Oh man, I can't do that. Fuck that. That's what they're... That's what it says. That's what the Twitter post says. Down spurt. Dude, this penis is like bigger than her head. What the heck? There's also a folk that aggressively report any NSFW stuff to LG. No, that's true. There's hate reports going on. That's been going on. So, I don't know if you noticed, for some reason, there are especially, at least from what I've seen, there are people targeting Crumpets chat and trying to like report anyone that says stuff out of line. Because someone in lobby got banned for saying something in Crumpets chat again. Like just recently. I forgot who though. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh. They're even more aggressive than the devs. It's crazy. Happens so often in Crumb's chatter. Yeah, I know. Gosh, it sucks. And it's, I think, like, we all understand that we're joking, but because it's, like, kind of like an inside joke, it doesn't necessarily fly. That's what happened to someone in Lassie chat. It was Wingflip. Correct. It was that person. That's why, unless you have the check mark, be careful of what you say. Which is very odd to hear from me, especially since I like to say the most sexual stuff ever. Oh my gosh, her areola is so big. Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Baby face, but like super giant boobs, the smallest waist, then straight back into a giant ass. To each their own, I suppose. Even with the checkmark, you can get claps. Not as bad. It just really depends on what. Yeah, it just really depends on what you say as well. Yeah, it does not care about the context of Twitch. Do penis reviews? As far as I heard, the end goal is to get custom avatars removed from the game entirely in order to make it family. What? Custom avatars are you talking about VR chat? Because that'll never happen. What? Yeah, they are crazy. Seriously, people have some interesting preferences for portion sizes. I think, okay, so this is just my personal opinion. If you clip this out of context, I'm going to finger you. That being said, it is weird when people are like disgusted with lolly stuff, but yet if there's a Western version of it, they say nothing. I find that weird. I find that very, very weird. And this is just like in general, by the way. What kind of hi? I just clip icon and Crumpet Sheen. So like, okay, to explain, there are some people that will make fun of like lolly content, but then their avatar is just a Western version of it, if that makes sense. And sometimes they're even smaller than the ones they're. I've seen it on Twitter before and such. It's kind of insane. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? On Crumpet stream? I wasn't watching Crumpet stream, so I have no idea about that. Not really? Okay, there are some people that will have Okay, so they
I'm
make
gonna
fun
carry
of-
your wife and bench press her.
This is not the time to be doing that. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Mwah. Why say Western one? Okay, so there's booth and non-booth. Okay, here. I'm trying to find a better way to explain this. There are some people that will like make fun of lolly stuff, but then their model looks even younger, and it's non-booth. Baby face, very short, more shorter than that than some of the models. No, 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 not child face with what? Yeah, actually, like very small, very adult proportions, but they're like small, and I mean small, smaller than the ones they're accusing of like being childlike. I find it weird. Yeah, big heads and tiny bodies. Yeah, a little bit of that too. I've seen a few ones like that. It's kind of weird looking at it. Yeah, it is. Do you guys know what I'm talking about now? Or is this just like a rare thing that most people don't see, but I just end up seeing? Oh man, if I've seen him a couple of times on Twitter before. It's so. I think they used to be more popular until Mame Hinata. I have no idea what that is. There are only 3 bases I used so far. First was MMD, which Val always made fun of me because he would be like, "Oh, I could spell like the letter P." Bitch ass. The second one is, then I use Teleclair. Teleclair was the second base I used. Now I'm at Kikia. So yeah, I've no idea when it comes to other bases. I know of a lot of bases, but yeah. Val just wanted some butt. But do you guys know what I'm talking about? Or is this literally a rare thing that I don't see? Or that most people don't see, that I just end up noticing? What the heck is this? Hello, Knockers? Your boobs are out! Holy! Sorry. It was a Knockers post. I don't know, I've come across it. I don't know if I've come across it, but I can absolutely imagine it. Any supposed to turn a camera? I'll do it for free. Here. Pepe Raf. I want to talk about soon. There's no knock there. No, I'm looking at a Twitter post, okay? I think I get what you mean, but it is rare. Is it really? I mean, you just have to go to like one of those degenerate public worlds, and you'll see like very small, especially with like mutes, where they're like tiny. They're like half my size, and like they're in BDSM stuff, but then you know they have like a very adult shape, like proportion, very adult proportions. Where like they're like half my height. I kid you not. Like when I stand over them, I can literally just be like this. Is it really not common? I always see them whenever I go into public worlds sometimes. Like back then. I guess that must be a me. I'm like looking at all the wrong places then, jeez. Chat doesn't see a lot of publics. Oh, that is true. Well, that could be true. It's very common. It's just that very few people are your height outside of your circle. Mm-hmm. I think it's just a VR thing. People like being. Yeah, I get that. That's fine, but that's not what I'm focused on. I'm talking about like
Oh my gosh, I need cock right now. And semen.
You shake super hyper.
Anyways, thank you very much. Mwah. Not small. Not small lady, but child. No, sometimes they're like small lady. I don't know. I guess because of the height. For me, I just don't see it differently. Also, didn't Flexus start a lobby trend where? A lobby trend? I have no idea about that. Or what you're even referring to. But like, oh my gosh. Is it really a rare thing? Remember when Flexus started Grow Trend? When Abby's... I suppose, but I was like already tall way before that, because my inspiration came from Gap Gap. That I'm definitely assured of. So she started making hers taller than everyone. But didn't she say like her model was like scaled to her IRL height of like 6 feet or whatever? But then when you stand right next... But the thing is, Unity scales differently, right? And I know this because I'm like almost 7 feet. I'm like 6. I'm around 6. But then she said she was like 6 IRL, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, but I remember it talking about it a while back. I was like, 101? Because she said that she was a certain height, but she was taller than me in game. But she said her height was like something. And I was like, wait, how can your height be this when I'm taller than you? VR chat. It's noticeable when your personal avatar is around 6 feet. I'm a little bit confused. You used to be small? Yeah, I used to be smaller than this, just a little bit, like around this high. But I wanted the 0 lane like proportions because I love that shit. Oh my gosh. I love the 0 lane proportions. Did you guys see that new post, by the way, by 0 lane? Now people were like, oh my gosh, look at her boobs are too big. Then they came out with another one just to smack people, where it's like her in a micro bikini and she like puts her foot on the screen and you can actually see like, how do I explain it? When you can, like, say the camera is like this, but you can see her ass cheeks. Like, if I was standing like this and you can see my ass cheeks from under while you're in front of me. We'll call it the butt breasticles for now. The butticle. Thank you, Gap Gap. But yeah, Gap Gap is the reason why I wanted to get taller too. I was already tall, but then I saw Gap Gap. I was like, damn, I like her proportions. Aziralia and so pog. They are so pog. Oh my gosh, everything about them. Ugh. I'm back. Hi, hello. I'm really hungry. Big ribbon, sign me in. I think Gap was like one of the first VRC streamers I followed. Ooh. Oh yeah, Knock does that thing during this stream. They didn't even have to put the camera on there and you can see the butt from the thigh. Yes. I love that shit. But I like having proportions. My waist is a bit small, but it's not too small. One thing I love that my wife was like talking about the other day, I love having a stomach too. A stomach bulge is so fucking hot. Like, you can kind of see it with this one, right? You guys know my stomach shakes as well? The butt fangs? So watch. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little bit of physics. I have to fix it. Do you see it? Do you see the shake? I have to adjust it a little bit. Around the belly? It's the whole stomach. Even the vagina does it. But I'm not going to focus on that because that would be bad. I'm doing my part, Val. Oh, hi, man cat. Do you want to see my vagina? Not on stream. Thanks for the information, I guess. Joe's on Twitter. So, going back to the Twitter thing, right? So I just have to make a Twitter post that's about 3 minutes with nothing but rain ASMR, where I'm just humping air, making it look like I'm having sex. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is that how you become even more popular? Is that the way to go? I want Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell. Chat, I want Taco Bell. What time is it? Oh, that would probably work, huh? I think. I mean, you can just give us head pats and smile. I can do that for the 360 video, okay? Maximizing user engagement. People have been sending me... Wait, can I talk about it? Modi just started posting hot going live tweets. Yeah, I gave up on that because I'm so fucking lazy. I'm actually so lazy to do that now. What matters is I tried. Can we just get, like, you know, claps for trying? Wait, what if you gave head pats while doing the bouncing? Is that what you want? Streamer tried. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. For free? So, people have been asking for a sub tier, but I personally don't care about getting paid for it. I just like to do it for fun. But yeah, try more? I refuse. I'm lazy. I got lazy because I finally got better at doing Blender work. And I just got really lazy. Like, I don't care about this. I want a map. Plus, the thing is, I want to be about quality, not quantity. So I don't want to spam it all. A sub tier would be the fastest card swipe I've ever done. But what would I even post there? Well, not only that, so I have a few issues with it. One, the way you can repay me is by hanging out with me here. So I don't become schizophrenic and senile and talk into the wind. The second is, I don't ask for anything in return aside from, hey, get your friend to follow. Pre-advertisement, you know? Just business. But like, yeah, I don't ask for anything. Just, you know, spread the word and tell them to become a regular at the streams. Yeah, code AIVR. But yeah, so that's only, I guess that's the only thing I could ask in return, or realistically, the only thing I ask for in return. Enjoy the streams and spread the word. That's about it. That's all that's all I ask for. Also, I was reminded, I've officially paid off 1K off my debts. And it's thanks to all of you. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I don't think Val updated it. Oh, he did. And remember, that debt came because Windows 11 fucked me. So a big thank you to, oh my gosh, something I forget his name. Spring Whisper, thank you. Spring Whisper, for honestly, I wouldn't be mapping or even streaming right now was it not for him. So, Spring, if you're there, thank you very much again. Literally, I can only stream because of him right now. Across your chest, I think more people would notice. Actually, on my leg, I used to have the gamer stuff there, but Rob wanted a picture of his like emblem there, so I did that. So Rob's Rafflegator logo is here. I think so. Yeah, it's on this leg. Hey, Rob's a very good friend of mine, so I don't mind it. I'm ready for my nap. I want Taco Bell. Oh my gosh, I want Taco Bell so bad right now. I really want Taco Bell. Holy shit. Holy heavens. Pardon my language. I'm trying my best to like not swear anymore either. That emote. I was gonna say I'll do it right now for you, but there's a hole in my ass. Yeah, that's out of context. Hey, what's up? I have a hole in my ass. I rolled to vanish into the shadows. Did you say I am enjoying talking to you? I like talking with all of you. See, I don't mind doing these kind of streams when chat is active. Because if you guys aren't active, I'm just gonna lay on the ground and go and do that for like the whole time. But yeah, I'm so hungry though. Oh my gosh. Talking's nice. The thing is, because I'm always hungry because I wake up and just start streaming. Only that sound. Excuse me? I'm just a nuisance to everyone, so I'm good filler content. You are not a nuisance. If you were a nuisance, I would tell you myself. Be like, dude, you fucking annoy me. Here, I'll do it right now. Zax, I just want you to know that you annoy me very much. I was gonna be nice about it, but I don't care. You annoy me, and you should just lay on the ground and be a floor mat for me instead. Don't even talk. I don't want to acknowledge your existence. Just something I step on whenever I'm passing by. And yeah. And I do something like that. What the heck? I thought you'd like that. Isn't Zax the dude with the costume knock redeem? Felt like humor, I see. Zax got promoted? What the hell? Wait, why are you sad about that? I thought we... Hello? Last time I did that, you guys wanted more. I was like, I can't do it. Hi, Ronash. Be happy about your floor mat status, Madge. He died. Why is it? I will wear this title with pride. Zax loves being stepped on. Oh, hi, Nay. Is that Nay the avatar maker? The one that made the Oxalati? Oh my gosh. She's just so cool and so awesome and so awesome and so cool. Oh, wow. What time is... I am so hungry, chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'll send y'all off already. I'll see... I'm so hungry. My first avatar was the Oxalati. Ooh. Did you know you too can become an Oxalati? You can find her in... I don't know how to look for a public avatar. Anyways. Help, I clicked on Aika's TikTok, now I'm caramel dancing. I didn't think Val would actually post it. I was like, wait, I was just joking. It didn't even look good. That's at the right. It's right at the bottom in your avatar list. uh, anyways, I'll be ending soon because I just got even more hungry. On the left. I still can't find it, but we'll find it one day. We need a server for you to do the real dance. I don't want to do sub goals. I still owe you all a 360 video. I just don't like sub goals. I just want you guys to have fun. I just want you guys to come in the chat and hang out with me. That's it. That's all I care about. I don't necessarily care about like income or money when it comes to that. But yeah. I would prefer an active chat over having like a high sub count, to be honest. I like to come chill. Exactly. I want you guys to come for me. That's it. That sounds so... It's like, it's exactly as it sounds like. Anyway. Some people have, I'm sure. But like, going back to it, yeah. I just want people to have fun. As long as I'm someone, whenever I go live, you guys are like, oh, Aika's back. I want to watch stream. That's what I prefer. I don't care if... I honestly don't care if I like have a high amount of subs or a low amount. I just want people to enjoy me. That's it. This is a fun stream to chill at. Either people chatting or the variety ones. I could be in live is a wonderful good. I know, me being alive is good too. All good, all good. I guess that's why I don't do like... That's why it's so difficult for me to masturbate subs. Fuck my life. It's stuck in my head now. Damn song. I will lurk when I can. I'm doing my part. But sorry, my tracker just got loose. Nay. Lick, lick, lick. I find that tough too, I think. Tough? What do you find tough? I'm so hungry. Oh, I really want to talk about right now. What's up, eating? I just can't do it. Crumpet's so good at it. He's really good. That's why whenever he's like using me to masturbate subs, I'll go with it. Because it's fun too. I'm just atrocious at it. But like, again, yeah, it's really just that simple. I just want people to have fun instead. Okay, the best way to explain it is I don't want it where in order for me to be entertaining, you have to give subs, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want me being the streamer you like only because you guys are giving me subs. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, yeah. Yeah. I'd rather have an active chat, one that I can talk with, and just to talk with, than I would, yeah. Big sub discount tomorrow. I want another one of those emotes. It's so passive aggressive. The surprise. Okay, I want to get food. Chat, where do you guys want to go? You guys want to go to Happy Thoughts, Linkster, or we can do Flexa. Under the... No. Just for that. Bad. Wait, it was a joke. More, I mean, ow. The duality. Okay. You guys want to do Flexa? Purple, are you able to start a raid? Maybe? Try signing up a raid for Flexa. We're learning how to mod right here now. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so basically anything that like involves me having an ego, I will usually never like. I would never like, or like being entertaining and such. You do slash raid, and it's Flexa VR. What the fuck was that? Oh, please do it. When does? Oh, cancel, 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 cancel. I almost got restarted. My ego is both ends of the spectrum. This is the purple? Oh, you have to be an editor. Okay, okay. I'll do it myself. Okay, chat. I'm gonna end. I'm hungry. I want food. Ouch. Did it work? I don't think so. It's okay though. I'll take care of it. Ouch! Ow! That's my dad's. Ouch! Sorry. Ow. Ouch. I keep hitting stuff. Raid, Flexa, VR. You can nice Ica. Okay, so anything with that goes through Val. You don't need editor? Oh, then I have no idea. Okay. Everyone? You just got here? Sorry, Nay. I've been streaming for a bit. Eat that Taco Bell. Reading a message? English. Anyways. What kind of raid? I don't know. Forgot to set your IQ alarm? Shake my head. Anyway. Oh! My VR almost crashed. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out and not making me schizophrenic. I hope you all enjoyed your stay. And, boobies. Thanks for hanging out. Good stream. I'll stream tomorrow, same time as well. Tomorrow I might kind of want to do a world hop as well. Kind of. But I enjoy talking to all of you. So, thank you for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed your stay. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever it may be. And yeah, no raid message, just I have no idea what to do. Just do poggies or something like. What was that? It happened again. Bye. Oh my gosh, this Twitter post, she's got big boobs.